I'm Mark Remaly. I happened to lose my sight about 5 years ago, and I live here in Westfield, and I'm very happy to be here. I've been a member of the Y just under 5 years, and to me it's about the center of Westfield. Great place to be. I had enough sight, although other people may disagree, that I rode my own bicycle, and that was one of the things that I liked very, very much. One summer I was very excited about having some time off, and I planned to get a trip up to Canada and then ride my bike home. And I had several friends who were going to accompany me, but one thing and another, the day that I was ready to go, nobody was able to go with me. And so my wife gave me a ride to a small town outside of Montreal, and I rode from there all the way back to the Boston area in 5 days by myself. It was probably one of the high points of my life because I was totally in charge of everything myself. I had to follow the route, I had to find food and lodging, I had to make any minor repairs on my bike and do all that with as little help as I could manage. When I moved to Westfield, it was very important for me to be able to find my way to the Y. And one of the things, while my wife and I were looking for a place to live, I wanted to be in an area where I could get to the Y by myself without having to get a ride or take the bus or anything like that. And so we found a house that we both liked about a mile away from the Y. I'm in the spinning class. It's probably one of the best classes I've ever taken. I also swim. I enjoy that very, very much. And the people here at the Y have been very, very positive for me, and I really enjoy being here. The workout I get during the spinning class is remarkable, and the results have been profound. When I first started going to the pool, I of course encountered the lifeguards, and somehow my exchanges with them put a smile on their face, and I'm very pleased it did. And the way that I swim is I would like to use one of the walls of either lane 1 or lane 6 that when I'm swimming I can brush my hand against the wall and kind of keep me in check rather than using the lane markers. And so quite often I would get there and there may be someone in the lane that I would like to swim with, and I was prepared to wait for them to finish, in that lane and then, be the next one in. But the lifeguards took it upon themselves to ask the person in the lane if they would perhaps mind moving over to the middle of the lane or to another lane. And most people have been extremely gracious to do that, and I appreciate that a great deal. And through that, I met a lot of really nice people. Almost every time I come in here, someone from the desk, whether it be Dennis or somebody else, will say, "Good morning, Mark, how you doing?" That's great to me, to be acknowledged and to be greeted, and I really enjoy that. Not just here at the Y. Hardly a day goes by when I'm not perhaps at the Stop and Shop with my wife or getting a cup of coffee someplace that someone doesn't come up and tap me on the shoulder and say, "I see you at the Y all the time, and I'm so-and-so." So the family of the Y extends well beyond the borders here. And the thing we all have in common is that we all choose to be here. I don't think anyone is forced to come to the Y by a spouse or whatever. The workout is good, but the camaraderie is what keeps us coming back. It doesn't take much to greet somebody in a positive way, exchange a smile, crawl out of your own world with your headphones on and interact with people. You have plenty of time to listen to music or talk radio or whatever it is later, but when you encounter people, acknowledge them, smile, give them a little bit of something to know that you're there, that you're connecting, that you are reaching out to them. I guess my thought would be, don't be afraid to be the first to reach out. Don't wait for someone else to say good morning, hold the door, whatever it takes. Take the initiative. You'd be amazed the dividends that come back to you.